Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and take deep breaths while I shuffle these cards. Capricorn, your theme for this season, welcome to Virgo season. Your theme for this season, I feel, is about confidence. I have the Two of Wands that just came up first. Was pre-shuffling on your energy, and I was getting a lot on you having to put yourself in a very safe space, being more comfortable in your own skin, being more comfortable in your body. And at this time, I feel like you are finding yourself in situations, perhaps maybe finding yourself in conversations with different people, different characters, even like new people you're attracting in your life right now, that's really having to put you in a different perspective. I'm getting like you having to center yourself in all of it and being shaken up. Something in your inner world is being shaken up, and it's really shifting your perspective on how you see yourself. So what I mean by confidence, this is you having to be so willing to find different perspectives to boost your self-esteem. I love that. I think Virgo season is also really bringing us into different perspectives, because as a Virgo, we are willing and open to seeing things in all aspects. You know, it's not just one perspective. In this case, I feel like you're really just having to put yourself in a very comfortable spot with yourself, very comfortable space within yourself. I also got this image of you walking into a room. It's like you walking into a room and you don't need anyone to even walk with you, right? You don't need to be beside anyone to walk into that room. Like you can just walk into that room on your own by yourself and really owning it. That's what I'm getting. That's the picture I was getting earlier when I was pre-shuffling on your energy. You don't need anyone else's validation. Okay, this is what I'm getting. You don't need anyone to validate you in how you are feeling with yourself. What you feel is more important than what you look like. So in this case, I suppose you having to find your safe space, okay? You having to be in a grounding yourself in a safe space. This is boosting your self-confidence at the same time. You're making room to let your mind expand a little bit more, and then you opening up to new perspectives. I love that. Queen of Pentacles. I'm also picking up on energy, you having to gain more in material, you having to gain more in not only self-confidence. Okay, sorry, let me put the story together here. I'm also getting like believe in yourself more. Believing in yourself more. Believing in what you know that you don't tell anybody, okay? This, however you would like to define this in your life at this time. I'm getting a lot of like very comfortable feel. I want to be more comfortable in myself in this way. I want to change my narrative, my inner dialogue. I want something to change. I want something to die. I want something to die in order for me to see something in a different light. It's like this willingness, this energy that you're bringing about to yourself. It's the willingness to approach people and different things in your life in a different way. And you're finding yourself in a grounding spot where you're able to open yourself up to this. The Empress. A lot of comfort and needing, perhaps in this season, needing a lot of comfort. This is easing up the insecurities, is what I'm picking up. This is easing up your moments of panic or moments of you having anxiety. And the anxiety, I feel like, is rooted in fear. Fear in yourself about something. I feel that you're yearning for more comfort, because this is going to ground you in a place where you're able to be more confident in what you're saying, how you're interacting with people. I'm picking up also on how you approach yourself, how you are approaching yourself in this season is different. You want it to be different because you want change, is what I'm getting here. And I think a lot of that is revealing itself on its own without you even having to try. But also really finding yourself in situations where people are bringing out a different side, a different perspective, and you having to go, that really shook something in me. That really opened up something in me. You may not know what that might be just yet, but I feel like that is also rooted in this feeling I'm getting of you being so eager, perhaps eager to learn something new, yearning for something new to happen in your life, a miracle. But a change is what we are seeking here. You may be one also seeking more answers and having to approach yourself in a different way. This is also shifting a whole lot in your life. Wow. The World card, bottom of the deck. This is also have been coming up a lot. Okay, I'm getting a lot of compassion. I'm getting a lot of kindness. You're not very used to receiving kindness and compassion, Capricorn. I feel like you're very hesitant to even receive. A lot of resistance also. I'm going to pull up one more card. Also, some significance in Virgo season. First of all, don't ever forget about creativity. Don't ever forget that that is always a choice to come back to, okay? That can also really put you in a different perspective too. When you let yourself mind wander. I see the moon from here, it's so beautiful. When you let yourself immerse in creativity, don't ever forget that you are able to still create. When you feel self-doubt, when you feel like there's just an emotion that you just cannot carry or handle at this time, channel it. Creativity is the way. Come back to that. That is key. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Something is coming. So much of... Excuse me. Take it as it resonates. And the Fool. Okay, makes sense. You're taking risks at this time. You're taking what you can, is what I'm picking up. You're taking different risks so that you find yourself in different perspective. Because this is going to open you up to something and shift something in you that's going to make that change that you need. I love that. And also, change is needed, very important. We may think that in having to be comfortable in where we are, that is it, right? There's nothing more than what is happening with you in your life right now. But know that, and having to really allowing yourself to change or allowing change to happen. Do you know how much you're accumulating in those moments? You know, we may not like the feeling of change. I feel like sometimes we just are not comfortable with it. We're not very comfortable with change sometimes. But I suppose that too is also really cutting you off and breaking you out of your weird patterns, perhaps, like weird cycles, weird habits, cycles of really bad habits, okay? For Capricorns, I feel like you guys may not even realize that or notice that. Like you're just going in this loop, right? It's like, I'm getting like a way Capricorns self-sabotage themselves in this way. So maybe in this season, you are having to seek for more answers or seek for change. Just don't know how to approach it. So in this case, you having to approach yourself in a different way is really going to open you up to that change, if that makes sense. But how much you're accumulating also at the same time when you do this. You're also really having to reprogram yourself at the same time. So that's very healthy, Capricorn. I must say the act of writing also is very important in this season, okay? Some I've written here, significance in Virgo season. A lot of synchronicities that are happening very, very often. Balance also is important at this time in this season. You may be feeling a lot of resistance. So when you're finding yourself out there interacting with people and finding yourself in different places, and you're really having to experience this in a new way, okay? You're really seeing everything in a new way. You're really having to feel it too, and maybe you're not very comfortable in feeling it at first. So there's going to be resistance and a lot of it. But at this time, we are being suggested to just really find the comfort in what you say, finding the comfort in how you behave, finding the comfort in how you also are interacting with people, less aggressive on yourself, and more trust, and a lot more, and just loving yourself so much and believing in yourself so much, because this is going to also shift, right, in how you're operating, perhaps. Winners never stop learning. In this season, your willingness to seek for more, your willingness to learn new things, you know, this is going to take you further and faster to where you want to be, your goals, your dreams, your wish fulfillments, everything that perhaps maybe in the last 6 months you've been trying to get a hold of. But the change and the shift needs to happen in order for this to come to fruition. And really just loving yourself, Capricorn. I feel like I'm picking up a lot of the energy of you just having to really believe in yourself. This is going to save you in a lot of ways. Thank you. Let me get... maybe an affirmation. Sorry. Let me just have some. Okay. I think that is all for our Capricorns. Perfect. Thank you, Capricorn, for letting me do this quick reading. Virgo season is going to heal a lot. I feel the need to say that. And you may be one really resisting that. If we were to allow, and I just want to say that word, allow, then things will turn out okay. Thank you, Capricorn. I will see you guys later. Take care. Much love. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. I will see you later. Mwah.